I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are.
Hi, welcome back to Cindy's Little House, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I am going to be getting new curtains in my dining room, kitchen, and I'm going to do a little bit of extra decor in there. And then I have two new sconces we're going to hang. First, I'm going to spray paint them because I don't really like the brassy look to them. So I'll be spray painting those, and then we'll be hanging those. And it's something I've been wanting to do for so long above my bench, and it's going to be great. So stay tuned for that. On my channel, I just want to say that I do home redos, home decorating, cleaning, yard work, lots of yard work. This summer I've done a lot. And just everything that you would normally do to your house, daily, and, the big redos, refreshes, all kind of things. I mean, we built a deck this summer. Like, we have just done so many things, and we have a lot more to come. I've got to clean out my big storage shed, the little storage shed. We need to have a yard sale, and we also got to take down the fence and redo it over on this side. We've already done it on this side, and now we need to do it on this side. So we have a lot coming up, and our weather is getting a little bit better, so we'll be able to do some outside things, hopefully. Cross my fingers. So anyway, just come on along with me today and get some things done. Let's get to it. I'm going to start by taking down the white curtains in the dining room and the white curtains in the kitchen. They're actually not easy to keep clean. I have to wash them more often than I really wanted to, and that's one reason why I'm changing them. But you never know, could change them back later because I do like my white curtains. But these curtains that I did pick out they have more of a gray with a white mixed in with them, and they're a little thicker, and I don't know, I think they look really nice. It may not appear to be such a huge difference, but it is in person. So, but I've got to get the windows clean and the shades clean and everything. So, or blinds, they're not shades, they're blinds. Sorry, I got to get all that done first before I put them up. And then I got to get them out of the package and try to get some of the wrinkles out.
Now I got some peace of mind, and I'm not gonna waste my time. Can't believe that I was so blind. All I want is to press rewind, but I'm gonna be just fine.
got the curtains out of the package, I decided, you know what, these need washing. So I put them in the wash and dried them, and then now I'm steaming them because it still didn't get the wrinkles out. And but at least I know they're clean when I'm putting them up, you know, kind of when they're hanging in the store. I actually got these at Ross, by the way. I got 4 curtain panels because I have to have cheaper window for $30, which is a great price. And anyway, especially for these, because they're like blackout curtains and they're 84 inches long. My house, my ceilings are not very tall. When you go in my house, you may not notice it by just looking, but they're not like, we have like some areas 8-foot ceilings, some areas that may be even shorter than that. But the house was built in the 80s, so it's not like big ceilings and all that, like they build now and like they built back in a long time ago. Anyway, that to be said, I just got my steamer out and I did get the wrinkles out. It wasn't perfect as if I was to iron it, and I was going to iron them, but I know if I take them back in the back room to iron, my mom's going to want to iron them, and she has not felt good on her legs lately, so I didn't want to bother her with that. And I knew these curtains being in the hot window, they're not going to stay wrinkled at any amount of time because of the heat coming through the window. So anyway, I'm getting them up, and I just love the way they're looking so far.
Think no one can tell, but everything's just fake. Now you're becoming the person you once hated. You also used to say that. I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need.
So I really wanted one of those fall trees, and I thought, okay, how can I make one of those? So when I was looking at stems, I found these 3 stems, like they're already hooked together. They can be taken apart too, and you can use them separately, but they were hooked together, and I thought, you know what, that looks like a tree, and I know that would work in one of my pots that I have. And you have to put it in, like I've got it in the white pot, and then the white pot has to go into the big pot, or it'll just fall over. You have to have, you know, some steadiness with it. And so anyway, I got these 3 stems, and these stems were, to me, expensive because they were 3 stems for like, I think it was $17. So that was expensive to me, but really those trees are kind of expensive anyway. And it was just the right color, and I had just the right pot to put it in, and I don't know, it just all worked out in that little corner over there, and I love the way it worked out. And then another thing I wanted to do was on this table, see how I had the white platform thing that I have it sitting on, the pumpkin sitting on. I wanted to put wood there, more of a wood color, and I didn't want to change the white to wood, so I just bought a new one, which it was at Ross for like I think that one was $7.99. I'm not for sure, but I think that was $70.99, and it has like scalloped edges. It's really pretty. And then at Walmart, when I was doing my, y'all saw my shopping day, couldn't find Christmas, but I did find these leaves that I needed on this table for $3.94. And by the way, I ended up getting 2 more of those to put on the windows where I put the new curtains, and you'll see that at the end. But yeah, after I put the curtains up, I was like, oh, it needs a little leaves or something up here. And then I remembered, oh, well, those at Walmart were a good price. I'll go back and get 2 more of those, and that's what I did. But and now I'm just cleaning up because making that tree, it made a mess.
Let's find something better to hold on to.
Now I'm outside ready to spray paint the sconces. I bought these sconces at Walmart for $28 each. This was part of my birthday money, and I'm so excited about these sconces. I've been wanting these, but they were brass, and I think brass looks good in other people's houses. I just don't like it in my house. I think it's because I grew up in the 80s and everything was brass, and then we changed from brass to, the nickel. And anyway, I'm spray painting them black, and where they're going is on my shiplap wall that has my black and white beach prints pictures of my family. So I think that's really going to look good. And of course, if I didn't like it, I could paint it again if I changed my mind. But I've already gotten them up, and I love them, and they look great. And so I had to spray paint brand new sconces to make them what I wanted them. But that was just a really good price at Walmart, and I was there that day, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get them. Because they didn't have but about 4 of them, and I needed 2 as it was. And they don't have to be hardwired, and they have no plug, nothing. You just use the remote, and you recharge the actual bulb, the light bulb. And so I love them. They're great. Already love them. To lose all your control, do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. And let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. So my husband's over here. He's going to put up the sconces for me, and I'm just so happy how these turned out. I love the black, and I love the rattan color at the top of the shade. It turned out just like I was expecting. And like I said, you could probably change it out to different colors if you wanted to, but I like the black, and I like the rattan top. But I was thinking, when I was doing this, I was thinking, you know what, you could change out the shade to fit whatever season it was also. But I'm not going to be getting into that right now. It's taken me a long time just to get the sconces bought and done. So here we go with the sconces. And anyway, these are very inexpensive, but made a huge difference on this wall. It gave us light over here, because our house does not have a lot of light in the living room. And it just made a style difference, in my opinion. So I really like it.
Paper thin, you saw right through me, and I gave in.
So if you saw my house tour, you know that this wall used to be windows. And we covered it with the shiplap because you normally don't. The way they did it, they put where my mom's room is, that was the sunroom, and you had windows here and you could see out the sun into the sunroom, which used to be, the sunroom used to be the patio, so it wasn't a big deal. But once it became the sunroom, to me, that was like dumb that you had windows there. So for a long time, we had them covered up with big curtains, and you couldn't even tell, right? But then we did the shiplap in the sunroom, so we did the shiplap on this wall, which I love, and then we did it above the fireplace too, all kind of at the same time. And that was before I started YouTube, so we really didn't get video of any of that. But in my home tour, it shows the before pictures, and it is amazing how different this area looks. And the more I add to my home and paint and do, the more I just love every inch of it. So, you know, it's taken us, we've been here for 5 years, but we've had to do a lot. So it wouldn't take somebody with a home that didn't need like total renovation in every room that long. I think you can do things a little bit at a time and, you know, stay on a budget, especially if you don't have big things like we had. The sunroom was like the biggest thing, actually, because it didn't even have heating and air at the time. So that was a big expense when we first moved in. But anyway, that to be said, you know, you can just do so many little things that add up and make such a huge difference. Thank you for coming along with me today. I appreciate everyone out there that comes and watches my videos. I am still amazed that people do come and watch my videos, and I'm very excited for you to come back and see what's going on at Cindy's Little House.